What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Crypto Kings. My name is Jason, and today we're going to check out a new project being built on the PulseChain Network that I'm very excited for, called Liquid Loans. I plan on participating in this protocol down the road, and it's one that offers tremendous value to anyone that plans on being in PulseChain from the start. But before we dive in, I just have to give a quick shout out to everyone watching who has subscribed. We just hit 1,000 subscribers this week, giving me the ultimate feedback that my content has helped so many of you already. So thanks for taking this journey with me, and without further ado, let's dive in. So what is it? Liquid Loans will truly be the first decentralized liquidity protocol on PulseChain. It's a unique system where you can borrow a stablecoin, USDL, using your Pulse as collateral. Let's go into some details about this protocol and what the key benefits are. First, 0% interest rate. Liquid Loans only charges a small, one-time fee to borrow USDL instead of highly variable interest rates. These one-time fees will automatically fluctuate through their algorithm depending on how much stability provider versus loan amount provided is in the system. This helps incentivize more loans when there's a lot of stability providers in the system, and de-incentivizes when the ratio of loan amount to stability providers is low. These fees will range between 0.5% to 5% of the loan amount depending on the system's current state. 1 USDL equals $1 US. So when you borrow a USDL, a fully backed stablecoin pegged to the US dollar, that's maintained by an algorithmic monetary policy. Another key point, you only need 110% collateral ratio. So Liquid Loans' powerfully efficient and fully autonomous liquidation mechanism allows users to get the most liquidity for their Pulse. This means that in order to take out a loan, there must be at least 110% that amount in collateral based on the value of Pulse you are using. We'll go further into details about what happens if the price drops and there is less than 110% collateral, and when the price rises and you have significantly higher collateral than when you started later in this video. Liquid Loans is governance free, all operations are algorithmic and fully automated. They are directly redeemable. USDL can be redeemed at face value for underlying collateral, always and at any time. It's censorship resistant. The contract is immutable and has no owner. This means there are no admin keys. So let's jump into the process of how these liquid loans work for your best understanding. After locking up Pulse as collateral in a smart contract and creating an individual position called a vault, the user can get instant liquidity by minting USDL, a USD pegged stablecoin. Each vault is required to collateralize at a minimum of 110%. So any owner of USDL can redeem their stablecoins for the underlying collateral at any time. The redemption mechanism, along with algorithmically adjusted fees, guarantee a minimum stablecoin value of $1. A liquidation mechanism based on incentivized stability deposits and a redistribution cycle from riskier to safer vaults provides stability at a much lower collateral ratio than current systems. Stability is maintained by economically driven user interactions and arbitrage, rather than by active governance or monetary interventions. The protocol has built-in incentives that encourage early adoption. So, what happens when your collateral falls below 110% threshold? When your collateral falls below 110% threshold, the stability providers can press a button then to liquidate your bag to ensure the loan amount can be fulfilled in full. Your only loss would be on the 10% above that 100% of the loan. Effectively, it's like a stop loss. The 10% of Pulse goes back to the stability providers. You will still keep 100% of your USDL that you minted from your vault. The stability providers. The stability pool is a first line of defense in maintaining system solvency. Stability deposits absorb and cancel the debt from defaulted vaults. In return, stability pool participants are rewarded with the acquisition of collateral from liquidated positions at a significant discount. Participants will also continuously receive an allocation of loan tokens. So where does the value come from liquid loans? Now, it's important to note that there is a $2,000 minimal loan amount to participate in this protocol. But for the sake of an example, we'll use smaller, rounded numbers to ensure this protocol is understood by all. So let's say you want to borrow $100. The minimal collateral needed to borrow that would be $110 plus the borrower fee. Anticipating heavy volatility, we put $300 of Pulse up for collateral, putting our ratio at 300%. We minted 100 USDL coins valued at $100 from our collateral, which we are then free to do as we please. Down the road, we see that Pulse has jumped 10x. That would put our vaulted Pulse coins at a value of $3,000 with a 3,000% collateral ratio to our 100 USDL. Here, we have a couple options. We have the ability to adjust our collateral ratio by either pulling excess Pulse out, as long as we maintain that 110% ratio, or could mint new USDL from our vaulted Pulse coins. If 300% is the collateral ratio we feel most ideal to avoid large market dips and want to maintain, we could then pull $2,700 out of our collateral to leave us at $300 of collateral again, or mint $900 of USDL, putting us back at 1,000 USDL to $3,000 of Pulse. So with the value of Pulse anticipated to go up over the years, this is an extremely valuable tool to allow you to use your own assets as collateral while still maintaining ownership as the price goes up. Another key factor, say the value of your Pulse is reached in the millions and you want to start enjoying your new profits and gains. Typically, selling a large amount on the market will have significant price impact on the coin. With this protocol, you hold up the price of your Pulse by minting new USDL instead of selling. And you get to enjoy everything you'd like to with your new profits. So when's this protocol launching? Liquid loans should be ready to launch at the same time as PulseChain's launch. However, the creators plan on holding back on launching the protocol as extreme price volatility is expected within the first few months of PulseChain's launch. To avoid unexpected liquidations on your collateral, as massive temporary price dips may put you below the 110% threshold, they plan on waiting to ensure there is not an influx in defaults on loans through the extreme volatile times. So be on the lookout for Liquid Loan Protocol on the PulseChain Network to start spending your new profits how the rich do. Attached in the description is a link to their website. As always, feel free to comment any questions below. However, joining their Telegram chat will put you in direct contact with their admins for the most in-depth and accurate answers. Now, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you found this video valuable, share it with your friends, family, or any Pulsekins you know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on to stay up to date with all announcements and valuable info so you too can become a king of cryptos.